Diana, you are chasing a story about a woman who loves God and is not afraid to shout about it. Well, just take a look at that picture, the side of a trailer. What do you got, Diana?
Well, that's right, Bill. A trailer on Long Island is causing a lot of controversy, but the woman who owns it says
it's the God message.
Driving down Middle Country Road in Calverton, New York, it's hard to miss it. A long abandoned trailer that reads,
I love you guys. Thank you.
Marie Tooker owns the trailer and the farm in which it sits. She painted the trailer in May. Come July, she was hit with 3 violations from the town of Riverhead.
Really?
Really. Enforcement officials say the trailer violates the regulations governing the storage of junked or unregistered vehicles. But Ms. Tooker says, why is this happening now?
The trailer has been there, and all of a sudden I write that, and now we're being violated?
And she's also wondering, why her?
They say it's an unregistered vehicle, but every farmer has one. Down the road, not even a mile away, there's about 4 tractor trailers that are unregistered. They're not getting violated.
I reached out to the town of Riverhead's Code of Enforcement, and they said they don't want to comment further on this case. In the meantime, Marie says she'll register the vehicle, but the message isn't going away. In fact, she says more writing could be on the way. And she
What
says,
have they started?
She says,
what do you think that we should write on the other side?
So I guess that's up to you. What would you write, Bill?
She should write, I watch Chasing News. No?
And Diana's my favorite. You're right.
Oh, right. Honestly, though, is she surprised that she drew all this attention? Like, the question of why me, it's because she wrote this big poster on it and said, hey, everybody, take a look at my trailer.
Right. You know, I asked her, I said, maybe neighbors have an issue.
It says, I love God. You know, it's not like you should love God. She's not taking her beliefs and putting them on anybody else. She's stating fact. And that's her personal belief.
She's saying, forgive me, zoning board, for I have sinned.
But the thing is, it's not like she's doing it on her own house. This is at the town's entrance. So the town supervisor's like, I love the message, but why don't you put it somewhere else where everybody who is opposed to it doesn't have to see it as a symbolic entrance into their own town if they don't have those kinds of beliefs.
People are so afraid to feel and talk about religion, and I love that she did this and she took a stand, and I think the other side should say, amen.
So there is a fine involved. She paid the fine?
She just said she's facing 3 violations, and if there's a fine, she's willing to pay it. She didn't go into telling me what it was, and when I reached out to the town of Riverhead to learn more,
am I hearing this right?
they haven't
She's not
answered.
suing anyone.
She's considering a lawsuit. Considering.
You had me till then.
There's always money in lawsuits.
Have a little bit
God
of faith.
only knows. Thank you, Diana.